Hey everybody, welcome back. Decided to do schedule 1 again today because I just wanted to do something that was a bit chill. Now I know there's not much to do on here, but we do have to sort of earn the money. Can't remember if I reach my limit. Because if I have, it's going to be a pain to do this right now. No, we're actually fine. Right, deposit that. Wonderful. Now we've reached our limit. Okay, so we've got a few strings, but I'm thinking we try and make the expensive stuff, but at the same time that's not going to help us much. So I have a goal for today. Whether or not I reach it is another matter. But I do want to buy like the barn or the warehouse. Warehouse is a lot more expensive, but the barn, we're about maybe just over a third of the way there. So I'm thinking we need to make use of our people. And actually, tell you the truth, Benji's got 10k on him now. And he's still got the stinky stuff. So that's actually not bad. If I can get that and then we can get it sort of laundered away. Effectively, we'll almost be there. I need to find Benji. Stuck on the floor then. Benji's out here. Where is he? It's down the street. But hey, I see him. So we're gonna try and get the bar. And with that money, we're about 2/3 of the way there. Maybe less. Or maybe more, should I say. We are going to try and get some more people. It looks like we've got a couple of customers on the screen, as well as the dealer. Yeah, it's literally like 2 people. And then the dealer as well. Okay. Looking around, wondering what to do. Wondering where to start. I'm thinking we need to start with maybe let's get Molly in operation again. Now, she hasn't got no product or anything, which is going to be a pain. So I'm actually just like bringing up a little Word doc that I've got to see what her stuff that's more useful to her is. So let's see. Did we essentially put the right people on her? If I move this over here. Just want to there. Okay. So, let's have a quick look. Charles Rowland's correct, George Green is correct, Joyce Bell is correct, Meg Cooley is correct, but I don't think I have the others just yet. So again, I'm using a optimal sort of guide that I've seen. Just trying to see if I've got some of the newer people to add to her thing. Kevin Oakley we have now got. I'm not seeing any of the other names though. But I am noticing that if we get rid of Jerry and Geraldine, Philip is meant to be on Benji's. And then we can give Geraldine back to him. And then just to be like who's always asking us for stuff, we can put Mike. We can put Jessie because she's always asking, and Kyle. Okay, so that will deal with that. Let's make Molly's so-called expensive strain. So for this we're going to need Granddaddy Purple growing. Because I don't think I've got any anywhere. Doesn't look like it. So I've got rid of all that somehow. Might be best if we contact Albert. I want to meet up. North end of the overpass. Wonderful. I think we're gonna buy. I think we're just gonna have to fill up all of this stuff. But the Granddaddy Purple is the main thing I want to get. What I can do is, while I'm also in the area, I can quickly pop up to the laundromat and start laundering some more money. Okay, give me 30 of those. Hello there, Farsight, welcome. Get some more money laundering. Still blurry for you, but able to recognize basic shapes. Sorry it's blurry for you. I haven't fiddled with anything, so I'm thinking it might be a connection issue on your side. But hopefully it clears up. What do I need in here? Doesn't look like I need anything, so guess what we can do is give them all 2k each, and they're gonna start running that, and I'm gonna need to go buy some ingredients. And this is where it's all going to start feeling like we're not doing anything. Let's have a look. So I've got access to all the ingredients. It's on your side, basically in the wrong location. We're getting internet working is a bit of a pain. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Why did it just clear? Come on, there we go. 20. So, for Molly's so-called expensive mix, it needs to be banana, horse fluids, iodine, motor oil, and chili. That is apparently Molly's expensive mix. I will admit, she seems to be the most consistent one. Because, like, Benji's cheap is apparently sour diesel, but his expensive is green crack mixed in with stuff. Brad, who we're getting next, is OG Kush's cheapest one, but again, green crack is expensive. There is one other dealer which I haven't unlocked, I won't unlock for a while, which has the same sort of strain, just different mixtures. But obviously Molly, you can see it's as I've said, it's Granddaddy Purple on both her cheap strain and her expensive. It's just a change in the formula. But now is the waiting game. This is the part I don't like. Go have a look, see how what was going on with our meth guy over here. So he's not working, which means we haven't paid him. But how much do we have in it? Did I take it all? I took it all. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? And we have no ingredients to get it started, which can change because I can go buy some. I should really get him producing again. Okay, so we're looking at like 20 here, 20 here. Insufficient funds, so I need to visit a cash point real quick. Still can't get these just yet. Could get a drying rack. I'm not sure if I want to though. Honestly. Sod it. We'll grab 2. But I need to get some money out. So bye all our money. Okay, checkpoint there, don't want to deal with a checkpoint. Now I'm probably overdoing this a little bit, but the drying racks I've just bought I can use to increase the quality of stuff. Well, the quality of the buds we grow, nothing else. And honestly, I'm not sure what quality it's really for. I've said it a few times. I think it's just for that initial boost in success rate. Like, oh yeah, someone doesn't want it because it's really good quality. But I don't know. No, I just watched you go inside, so does that mean our first lot's ready? No, you're the cleaner. I'm looking at the wrong person. In that case, sleep. And then there's the gardener coming in now. So actually, they fit quite nicely there. There we go, so got some drying racks. And that's just going to boost the quality up a little bit higher if we put them in there. I really need to turn off the... No. Ignore anything I tell you about the packing station. Leave. I've got to unbox all this. Hello? Hey! Yes, Oos, leave it alone. Leave it! Dumb bloody packer. Right. They're not dead, they will get back up eventually. For now. She can wake up in a dumpster. I need it left because I need to know how much we're gonna have, not how much we're getting jarred up. No, she's still in the dumpster. It's fine. Because I've only got 20 of each at the moment. So that's 20 of each here. So get a full load. And we're going to slowly mix it. Or oh, maybe I did kill her. Oh dear. Everyone saw nothing. It's all perfectly good. Who got the machete? No one got the machete treatment. It's all good. The machete treatment was never used. The packer, the handler, got the machete treatment because she kept moving stuff, even though I turned it off. It's like you should have stopped. You shouldn't be continuing. So she got the machete treatment. What's on here? We got 4 here, 5 in my hand. Technically, this could work. So if we put all of these in their order, so banana, horse fluid, iodine, motor oil, chilies. You're still working. Wonderful. Laundromat's just done another 2k there. Tell you what we'll do is we will run up there and quickly do another 2k to work. It's fine. We don't need the handler for a while anyway. If anything, if we can just grind up and get the money and start making random little bits, we can move all the operations into the barn and have everything there. So handlers, cleaners, botanists and chemists. The only downside that I found, and I've done this through testing, is for some reason the handlers cannot unload vans from the barn or warehouse. You literally cannot select loading bays there, whereas you can here at Bungalow. So I'm not sure what to do about that. They are making a very nice batch there. So let's get this going. And while that's doing that, I'm going to reverse the van up to the gas station so I can get some more ingredients. Because if this is gonna work, we need to do it. So I need about 60 bananas, 60 fluid, 60 iodine, 60 motor oil, and 60 chilies. I'm surprised that actually went as well as it did. 2 lots in there, 2 lots in there. Iodine, flavor oil, and I need to keep hold of one of the iodines. Like those. And then we need to put the chili in. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I can probably get 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can probably fill up the van with a 4th batch. So, let's see what we got again. 20, 20, 20. Wonderful. Banana. You know what I can do? I can just do this. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. All sorted. So we've got enough for another 4 batches. And as I'm not going to be using a delivery van. Actually, no, I could. Technically, if I do this and bring the van, my van, up to the door, and then what I can do is I can order 40, 40, 40. Now, I don't normally recommend this because also you do pay an extra 200 for the delivery fee, but that's going to be 6 minutes. By the time I've done all this, I can literally just keep resetting, or better yet, I can just keep making them go along. So that one finishes, we'll move it to there. That one finishes, move it to there, reset these 2, off they go. So we're going to try and limit how it's this bit that's the waiting part is going to be the annoying bit. But then what I could also do is I can hang them up to dry and make them the best quality they are. Again, I'm not sure what that really does. Hell, I'm not even sure what this whole mix is going to produce. Okay. Just need to keep things moving. Just realised I don't have the bananas on me. I mean, I know I've blocked the exit now. I can't actually use the patio door, the exit door, the rear door. But, I mean, don't really have to. We just need to keep this moving slowly along. Delivery's still got just under 4 minutes. Okay, I need this one to reset that one to get that going again. Press the wrong button. Need that one and that one. There we go. And then this one's going to move into here, which, thinking about it, might be best if I actually move it here. So then they're all sort of in the row I want. Have that there. So if I do dry them out, I can dry them here and then move them further. Okay, on to that final stage. Again, need ingredients. Banana, cinnamon, iodine. Oh, you can load them up early. Okay, that's interesting to go with. That one into there, this one into there, that one to go. I think I'm confusing myself more than anything. Right. Why do I have more? I think I'm more confused. Right, Gorilla Puke, that's what she has, apparently. And if I dry it, it's going to go from here to here. That's going to take 12 minutes. I need... The worst part is, like, I'm feeling like I'm getting myself confused now. But that should... They should be ready to go. That's now out of there. I think because I've moved ahead something, I've actually gone not far enough. Oh, I've missed something here. Wish I could turn this light on, have a bit of light out here. How far is that delivery? Oh, it's almost here. Ready for the vans? We'll just do here. There it is. Okay, so that's our second batch. Again, we can put that on there to dry. This one into this one. Yeah, I feel like I've confused myself more just doing it this way, like trying to be on top of it all at one go. This is something I need a chemist for. To be like, yep, you do this machine, you do this machine, you do this machine, I'll just load up with ingredients. That's a thought. I could put a chemist in it instead. Could get rid of the cleaner. In hindsight, I could also have the botanist move their stuff onto the drying racks. to dry instantly. Okay. Let's get these patches out of the way. See where we've got to. And then we've still got the 2 lots in the van. Did I hear a ding? No, they're still going. Okay, now I heard a ding. But I've actually slowed down a lot. There's a big difference. There's like a big half a minute difference, 40-second difference between them now. Okay, let's get that one out. I can't drive that one just yet. Can't put that one there. So they're ready to go. That's doing that. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's gonna be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just for the dealers as well. So it's like, is this really worth it? Is it worth me struggling to do this when I could have just gave them their cheapest strain and be done? Right, the van will now just poof. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to slowly get these last 2 bits done. Is the handler still dead? Yes. Yes they are. I didn't mean to do it, but you know, they should have done their job and not touched what I said. Right, so we've got all that now. I can't add any more to that right now, so we're just going to plonk that on there. Okay, so do that, do that, do that, do that. 2 machines running. So the thing is, I'm going to have these done before that first lot's even dried. So the drying's going to take a lot longer. So the racks, you put a bud on them and it dries them. And it's basically meant to increase their quality. So I'm using fertilizer and the stuff that I'm making comes out at premium. There is one stage above that, which is called heavenly. But it is also a way to fix any sort of, like, if you've made something but you've used, say, like, you've used speed grow and you've used PGR and you've lowered its quality down quite a bit, you can put it on a drying rack and increase the quality back up, but it just takes a lot longer. but I'm not going to have enough ingredients to do all of this, and I'm not sure if I want to, because we had 20k when I started this little thing, and I now have only 6 to my name. See how the dealers are doing. Molly obviously has nothing. Benji's back at 4k. That's a good Benji, but he only has 50 things left. So I'm thinking I might have to make some more of this, or I bite the bullet and I start making the bigger batch, the more expensive batch. But that would literally be me needing a few dozen machines. We need motor oil, kook, paracetamol, gasoline, horse fluid, more kook, mega bean battery. We'll be looking at 8 machines in total. Potentially I could turn this whole place into some weird and wacky meth lab for that. So it would be strip out everything, have the meth being made here. Speedgrow and the rack being used together don't make much sense. Reason, I'll make it produce quicker so it can then sit on the rack while I fix the quality. Yeah, that one doesn't make much sense. I will admit, that is probably what you said about originally a while back, of Speedgrow's there when you're like, oh, I need product to sell and I have nothing, have some Speedgrow. But I think in the case of PGR, it does make sense, because PGR increases how much you get per plant, per yield. So in a sense, you're getting more, losing the quality for it, but you can then fix that with the drying rack, if that makes a bit more sense there. It's the same with fertilizer. If you use fertilizer, yes, you're increasing it by 1 stage, so you only have to go up 1 stage of the drying rack. So you, instead of going from like here, like say you use PGR, just PGR, you'd go down to here, the green one. If you use Speedgrow, by the looks of it, you'd go down to the really trashy level, and then you can obviously use this to grow it. I believe it takes 12 minutes per stage, sort of thing. So you've got to think, if you're down here, I wouldn't really say it's worth it to use this. If you use fertilizer and you're at this stage, an extra 12 minutes just to do a bit of drying to increase its quality, potential. Right, so I've got a good 60, 80, 100, 120 bucks. And I've got a good 100 odd more here. Admittedly, I've still got more because this hasn't finished being thingied and there's still more there to grow. So let's sleep. Sleep it all away. Okay, so the first lot's grown, or dried should I say. We can dry the next batch. That one's still going. Like, I'm honestly not sure if drying it really does anything, but we can but try. like in my test world that I've been doing, I've basically just given myself a load of money. I've just gone around doing random bits and bobs to test it and see what happens. But I've managed to set up the warehouse in such a way that everything is automated. So obviously I could order products, but I'd have to put them on the shelves. But like I've got a botanist who makes the product or grows the product. I've got another botanist who then dries it. But essentially it goes one botanist to grow it. They then place it on the racks. Oh, this one's done. You then have the next botanist who waits for it to dry, takes it all off the racks, and adds it to a shelf. From this point on, it then goes to my lovely chemists, or handlers, or whatever you want to say. But it gets moved basically from shelf to a mixing machine. And to tell the truth, I can probably get rid of these now. So, yeah, it goes from a shelf to a mixing machine, and then it goes along a line of like 7 mixers to its final thing. And then once it's done, it goes onto another shelf where the second handler will take it and basically press it into bricks. Speaking handlers. Oh good, the body's gone. No one questions a thing. The body is gone. But yeah, I think if I'm gonna do the meth idea, I do need to put it in here to automate it. But it's just a case of how am I gonna... Essentially, it's gonna need like 3 chemists. One to do the making itself through the chemistry set and the ovens. And then it's gonna need two more chemists, one for 4 mixers, one for another 4. And then I'm gonna have to be the one to sort of just fill it up with what it needs. Which is probably the bigger pain in my rear. Because you can't have a chemist take it off of a shelf, God forbid. Or I'd have to have 2 handlers here to take it off shelves that I set up. And even then, that's going to be tricky. I'm just trying to visualize it, how I would set it up. Give me one of those. So like, how many can I fit in this room? 1. So 1, 2, 3. Effectively, I can fit 3 in a row. So 6 in here either side. 3 either side. 1. Put 2 there, so it literally would fit the whole room going round. But then there wouldn't be room for like ingredients. I'd have to have like loads of mini shelves for the handlers to take it off. Dear. Benji's on 4,000 still. Molly, we haven't even given her anything yet because we're still trying to do this. I'd rather just give her a full stack of jars to get through this quickly. You know what, I'm going to cancel this. Don't think that's going to help us at all. We'll still give her the we'll still give her like the heavenly quality stuff, but I think in this case, making the product is enough. Perhaps maybe I should mix some horse fluid with... Oops. Looked away for a second to look at my cheat sheet. Maybe mix some horse fluid with some of these Granddaddy stuff. So then she's got both her expensive strain and her cheap strain to give out. Could potentially then grow a lot of sour peas to give to Benji as his cheap strain. And I mean, what's his? I'm having a look at it now. His is green crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His has 4 ingredients as well. That's a lot of purple. And we're still growing stuff. Great. See, I don't want to give too much to Molly. Probably looking at maybe 100. So I want 100 horse fluid. Just so I can give Molly both her expensive and her cheap strain. Just to get her going. Where is it? There it is. 100. Inventory won't fit. That's fine. We're coming. Actually, no, I'm not coming back for it. We can do that, and that. I'll come back for those. Because what I can do is I can literally put the mixers back in here. I need to do that. Thank you. Got a massive shelf here that I'm not using, and I'm still trying to load everything else up onto here. Right. Can literally just do this. So her cheap strain is just these 2 ingredients. And she does have most of her people on from her optimal list, so potentially it should work well. What have I done? Okay, I'm gonna need some more jars by the end of this. We've still got quite a bit of Granddaddy Purple. And of course, we've still got some soil going, so... Wonderful. Okay, so this is her cheap one. Hey, Link. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to say this now. Once we get the barn, whoops, hang on. Once we get the barn, definitely going to set up like one side just for mixers, and some chemists and some handlers, because then I can sort of say, right, this is the mix I want to make. I could do that really expensive meth one I did before and really sort of push to get the money I need. Here we go, Molly. Right, you take that, that, and that, and go do your job. How's Benji doing? Right, so she's got 140 gorilla puke and 100 cheese. He's got 44 still, and he's at 5k. Let's... Well, let's stop him doing that for now, because otherwise we're going to be completely flooded with green, purple, whatever you want to call it. Take the sour diesel, and I need to order some stuff, because I can't be asked to run to the shop. Dan's, give me 20 of those. Give me 30 of those and place it at the bungalow. So that's going to take 2.5 minutes. Start the growing of the new stuff. Should have ordered jars to go with that. Just realised. Okay, so I'm going to remove all of this off here. We're going to shove it over here for the time being. What we're going to do is we're going to grow the sour diesel. See how much we get of that. We're going to grow the green crack. See how much we get of that. We're going to make Benji's cheap and expensive strains. Oh look, she's already started. She's almost at 1,000. It's not bad. How far out is this delivery? About 1.5 minutes. Definitely going to want to buy some of these lights for the barn as well, just to increase its light visibility. Still wish I could put them out here. Although to be fair, can I? No. See, this is what I mean. It's a bit annoying. It's like property is mine, but I just can't put a light out there. I can't even turn this one on. Where's that van? 30 seconds or so. So... Okay, we're a couple of pots out, but it should be fine. I'm gonna put these away, I think, because they're not beneficial right now. Oh, another jet delivery, and it's already here. Thank you very much. Off you pop. There's the pop. Gonna wait for him to plant, I think, because he should be able to plant it before. In fact, I'll give him a helping hand, because I just need it all growing now. And at least if there's a cleaner about, the cleaner will do. gonna say the thing's already spunched down. There we go. He's gonna have to do something about that. What's he doing? Is he gonna... You're gonna water. Okay, you water, I'll fertilise. Doing half the botanist's job. There we go. So that should actually be... Yeah, that's going to be all of the sour diesel. So what I can do is I can now get the green crack growing. And we get a lot of that growing. I'll even wait for him to finish. Well, I don't know, because that one's... I'll just plant that one so I can go to sleep. Thinking I might have to sort of see if what pots these are and upgrade this system. Right, he's done. Quick, sleep. Made some XP there just from mixing. Okay, Benji's on 6. She's over 1 already. So what we got here? We got Granddaddy Purple. More Granddaddy Purple. Don't need any more Granddaddy Purple. I'm actually gonna... Probably gonna be the worst thing I can do at the moment, but I'm just gonna buy a ton of jars and fill up the van. Because I may have to start putting everything in jars to avoid overloading my storage. Dan! Dan, help me! Help me, Dan! I need everything you can muster. That'll do. 200. Need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dan! I need more. Like... this much more, I think. Okay, so that's the van loaded up. Thank God I don't have to drive very much. That was not a lot at all. I need more, Dan. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gimme. Thank God for that. Finally. Full on jars. Take a sharp cut corner and smash. Note to self, I'm not a very good driver. Okay. Okay, so we've got sour diesel and we've got green crack coming out. I'm gonna have to literally jar up this purple stuff so that I can actually save room. God help me when it comes to the time I have to unpack all this. No, don't take it. I want to keep going, keep going. I do wish there was a way to sort of have particular things on particular shelves from the NPCs. So instead of having like the botanist here only center one shelf, have it so like, oh yeah, this shelf is assigned only purple daddy sort of thing. Okay. That is a bit better. I might as well jar up the rest of it, just so it's more compact. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, now just load up that with that. So what we got? How's it going? So he's still got stuff to get free. Sour diesel, we've got a small amount of green crack. Again, small amount. If I'm going to do the green crack, I also need ingredients, being banana, horse fluid, gasoline, banana kook. Sort of running short on funds as it is. How about Matilda's doing? She's on over 2k, he's on over 6. It's getting to the point where it's like one deal is going to have to be the one that pays all the stuff I will need, while the other one becomes the piggy bank for the barn and such. Okay, you're still working on that. Let's go buy one lot of each for the ingredients. And we'll start making the expensive strength in the crack. Just slowly but surely. So I'm going to need 40 bananas, 20 horse fluid, 20 gas, and 20 kook. 400. So that only costed 400. So banana, fluid, gas, banana, kook. We still don't have 20 green crack, and ideally that's what I want, so I can mix a whole batch at once. The sour diesel is fine on its own, so we can start jarring that up. Come on, you lazy bugger. Still got money, so I know you're working. Finally. Right. Oh yes, the meth. I completely forgot about that. Right, we've got a minute while that's cooking, mixing, whatever. Let's see how much this guy's made over here. Because if anything, I may just have to... See, that'd be the thing. I'd have to literally bag it up and start slinging it myself. Because at least I know I can get 100 from each thing. The fact you're out here... Oh my god, you have been busy. And you've still got stuff to go. Are you coming back in, or you're actually skint? You have no money left. Where's the nearest ATM? Withdraw 1,000. That'll do. Done. Completely forgot about this. Thank you for the reminder on it, Link. Oop, shutting the door in my face. Right. We now know we've got a backup. Because if needs be, I'm going to have to come back here and just bag up everything. How many bags did I have here? 28. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 120, 140, 152 bags. Right, we'll have to do this in a couple of trips because there's a couple of bags left on the pallet there. But yes, it's literally, we will have to literally just load up on baggies now and start selling stuff ourselves. You walked past me, why come back to me? You absolute twonk. I'll say this, I'm like that in real life as well. Like literally, if anyone just walks past me, then turns around, like in work, anyone walks past me, then turns around to say, oh, have you got such and such? It's like, why didn't you ask me first? Why did you have to feel the need to walk past me and check when you can see now we don't have it? It's like, go away. How are we doing over it? Okay, we've got another batch. We were actually gone so long, I forgot about this. And because I haven't done this, I am actually going to be finding new ingredients, new things. I am guessing you do not have any more sour diesel, because you are literally just loading up on green crack here, which is a shame because I needed more. Albert, where are you going to be? The mayor's house? Really? It's almost curfew time and you want to meet at the mayor's house. You're a freaking idiot. Yeah, I'm just going to run over someone. Okay, I need Sour diesel. Insufficient money. There, that'll do. 4's better than nothing. Okay, so we have no more loose change on us basically. We've got like $4 and only 2.5k in the bank, which ideally I want to stop using because I need the money for other stuff. Get out of the way. Grow some of this as well, because your pots are set to any, so you can take any seed. You've made a lot of green crack. I'm annoyed, but I can still use some of the stuff. So just waiting for that, waiting for this, waiting for everything. How are the dealers doing? Okay, Benji's at 8k, and he's still got 36 of the thunder left. So that's not so bad. Molly's at 3. Admittedly, she still has a lot more stuff, because she's only just started, but the fact that she has 3... it's not bad. It is annoying that they take 20%, but... oh, okay, this was done. And take it all. Oh, need to press begin. Won't do anything if I don't. So now here comes the confusing part. Like, I want to make more of this to give the Benji, because obviously this is going to be his most expensive strain that he does. But what should I do? Should I buy it all like one ingredient at a time, so it's only like 400? Or should I just be like, yeah, I'll buy 5 lots of bananas and do 5 lots of green crack at once? If I've worked it out right, I should have enough to do both methods. And both methods need to be worked really quick, because this is filling up faster than I can produce. Let's hear a ding and apparently go for a panic attack. Hey, let's give it that. Right, that's that one. Shove that in there. Get that going. So, buy them slowly. I mean, slowly in this sense would be that I buy like 5 batches of bananas and do the first stage all at once, and then go off buy the horse fluid, 5 batches of that, and do all that next batch in one. That would be my slow approach. My fast approach is that I buy it, like I buy a lot of it and I just go vroom, vroom, and then just keep it going. Okay, you need to stop growing. Particularly stop growing that. Leave it alone. By the way, one of Jesse's employees got the business end of a machete a while ago. Are we actually referring to Breaking Bad there, or are we just bringing Link up to speed? Look, I didn't realise I killed them, okay? I thought they just got knocked out. Be thankful I haven't got the gun yet. That is done. Right, so this is apparently Benji's expensive strain. So where the hell am I going to... We can go here, or with the bed. Right. Ideally, I want to make another couple of batches. So, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the slow way. Now, luckily, the gas mark does not close. So I could technically do this overnight when it's saying 4 AM. You need to go to bed, sort of thing. So, George, why are you Charles, why are you wandering around so much? I want to buy stuff. Stop wandering. You're being creepy. Okay, so begin that one. 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 Okay, so that begins that monstrosity. Take those off and we'll put these on here as well. And then we want to go and buy force fluid. Charles, you really are creepy right now. And I'm really hoping I've got enough money to pull this off. Okay, so there's the 4 AM mark. We're now sort of at the point where time is frozen. Strange that there are no cops. I mean, I'll take it that there's no cops. It's great. It means I can do what I please right now. Okay, we want 100 gasoline. That's our next. Literally just arrived as it started dinging. So that's a good sign, isn't it? That I've managed to time it right. Okay. Next up is another batch of bananas. This is going to leave me completely skint. So it's going to be give this to Benji. Give him whatever sour diesel we got. to then here have both his expensive strain and his cheap strain, along with the semi-expensive meth I made. And then I'm going to have to sort of just go and throw meth in bags and throw it at people. Okay, that's the next to that. Last but not least, Kook. $100 of that. And there we go, we're down to 669 on money. Nice. How's this doing? 10 seconds? How are they doing? She's on 3, he's on 8. Put them together, or at least add up their stuff, and it looks like we're about maybe 12k between them. So, looks like I've already made this one. So I must have done Benji's expensive strain before. Eats over the mixers, getting donut crumbs into. No! We do not want anything extra in these right now. So it should be enough to get us thingied. And then we've got these that need to grow. This looks like there's the last of the sour diesel in that as well. So we can essentially jar this up, go sleep, or we can just collect then sleep, and we can jar it up while he's doing the sour diesel. There we go. Right, sleep. Leveled up, Hustler 5. I actually don't think that gives you anything else, but yep, you're going to do your job. Just realised I've got to go find Benji after this. It's like if he's out dealing, it's got to run around the street for him. Okay, so that's Benji's expensive strain done. Might be worth if I jar up as much as this, so it's out the way. Apparently I'm bad at jarring up as well. Okay, so we can put the green crack on here, so I know that that's out the way for what I've been growing. Just need this sour diesel so that I can finish off. Wait a minute. Oh, I did have a stack there. Sod it. Benji's getting some extra. And this is what I wanted. So we're just gonna get. Why are you going outside? Oh, because there's like nothing to do. Why is the cleaner not cleaning? The cleaner has money. The botanist has money. The botanist is working. Why are you not working? No, I don't want to fire you. I want you to get back to work. There is a blinking mess in here. Look. I haven't moved the bin. Look. Your bin's still here. It's still in range. Look, we'll take you off it, we'll put you back on it. Come work. Please. Literally gonna stab this one. Yeah, you look at me like that. I'm gonna hit you with this. Work! Okay. That's it. You're not going to work. You go in the skip. I think the botanist got the message. I'll just take some of my money back. Right. Better go get some cleaning stuff. Hopefully I've still got the litter picker and bags here. Kyle, what you doing waiting in? Customer is waiting for a dealer. Okay, you're waiting probably for either Benji or Molly. One of them will be along shortly. You have enough money, thank you. You're just waiting on that. My god, you've made a lot. Looks like you're on your last batches as well, which is even better. It does not have a litter picker there. Starting to think I pawned it off. Probably did. I'm an idiot. I need this, and I'll take 10 of those. Thank you. Yep, he was waiting for Molly. Wait a minute, hang on a second. Molly, what did I give you? Slow down. Okay, that's gotta be our expensive strain that she's using there. For spicy. Who would have thought Carl would become a hothead? Oh dear, right, how many days a week? We're on Saturday. So, I only have to wait a couple more... I only have to wait a couple more in-game days, then I can deposit money again. So I can go and collect off Benji and Molly and deposit whatever they've got. I forgot about manual labour. Is that everything? That looks like everything. Is that... yeah. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to hire a new handler and a new cleaner at some point. The botanist has been doing absolutely wonderfully though, and has produced us a lot of sour diesel. Who wants to see what happens if Jesse smokes them? Make head catch on fire. Oh dear. That means I'd have to go and grab one off the off Molly, because there's no, I can't produce another one right now. I'm too far gone on my expenses. Okay, there we go. We've got a good amount there. There's nothing else in here, so what have we got left? We've got a fair amount. Let's see if we can get this jarred off. Okay. So I've got one full stack and a tiny bit of both of Benji's cheap and expensive strengths. We've got green crack here and grand heavy purple, and obviously then I've just got the one sad little bud left there. So Benji's out walking. He's going to one of his. Could have taken the van, it would probably be quicker, but Benji, 9k on you. I need to trade you some stuff. Oh damn, he's not gonna have enough room if I do this. I want him to keep selling this. In fact, I could probably sell this now. So, Benji, you're gonna take your cheap stuff and your expensive stuff. I'm going to sell the other bit, which means I'm going to have to unjar it because I'm going to sell it in bags. Molly's back at her place, so we're going to go grab the money off Molly. How much did she make? She's on 5. Which ain't bad, it's decent. Oh dear god, hang on. U-turn, run around. Let's go this way. And perhaps if she has a bag of her stuff, I'll take it. Okay? If she has a bag. There you are. Right. Give me your money. Thank you. And... okay, yeah, she's got a bag of it. So, this is her spicy stuff. And we're going to do this looking at ourselves. So my head grew longer and taller. I've got fire on my hair and I've got a little filter around the screen. Oh, and I slide by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like I slide as well. I don't like sliding. Jerry wants 1 thunder, sure. Yeah, I mean, you're not trying to thingy me, so behind the pawn shop, that's this way. I have like a natural torch now as well. Miss Ming wants 1 as well. Yeah, that's fine. I will need to get to my meth lab so that I can unjar the stuff. How are the chemists doing? He's probably done better than most. No, wait. I'm fine. I'm not. Move that over there just in case. Jerry! I'm not high as a kite. You are. Or you will be. Come on, guys. I need to be able to unjar this stuff before you lot can pay for it. Go for later in the day. I really need this stuff to wear off as well, because it's really messing with my controls. There we go. Right. So I need 2,500... No, 25,000, sorry, for... Yeah, he was just asking for 1. Okay, that's fine. They've been asking for 1 and they've all been over 300 each. Which I will take, because I'm asking 300. Come on. Need the effects to wear off. There we go. Effects have gone. Like I can sell this a lot easier as well in bags than I can in jars. Because as we've seen, everyone's after like 1. So my goal is, everyone's going to want 1. If they're paying for 1 piece, 300 at least. If they say 300, I'll make it a sure thing. If it's under, then there's that. So they're on their last batch by the looks of it, which is great because that's going to go through, but they're going to overflow this. So I need to move some of this to other places. Right. Let's start taking a walk around town to sell some of my lovely little crystals. Right. Beth wanted 1. Thank you. We're on Saturday still, so we're still fine. Come here, let me jump on you. Wait. Drive! Ah! Sliding off! Oh dear, hang on. You can't see me, you can't see me! Peek around a corner. There they are. Right, go. Go, 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 go. Trend wants 1. There we go. You wanted 1. And in the construction site itself. See, now my only issue is obviously I'm going to be waiting like another week to do 10k. So should I be running to the laundromat now and doing another 2k just to be on the start of it? I mean, potentially another deal could come in while I'm running around. So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, there you go, there's another deal. Keith, 385 deal. That was for only one, wasn't it? Yes. Outside deal comes first. We'll run back. It is amazing though. I've gone from having almost no money, or I've gone from having a lot of money to almost no money, back to almost where I was. And now slowly we're going to try and build up to get the barn. But obviously I need that 25k in the bank. Nope, you don't see a thing. Leave me alone. Right. Confirm that I want that to start. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to leave 6k here for the money that I'm going to be laundering. We're on Sunday now, so it's actually going to be... I'm stuck on things. Apparently I'm stuck on a floor. You don't see a thing, you don't see a thing. Why? Why'd you have to be nosy? Wait, up the fence. Run, 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 run. Aha, safe. Right. I got a fair amount of XP on that one. So, we are on Sunday. I've got 25 of the fund to sell. How's the dealers doing? He's on 800. She's on 600. So they potentially are going to do most of the work now. We're just waiting for the sales to come in. People asking for stuff. Just waiting as always. I mean, we could risk it and use the casino, but I'm not very lucky, so I don't think that would work. Just watch Ludwig transform back. Like, Benji's on the move, Molly's not moving at all. Just need them to sell their stuff. That's it. Like, I want to buy the fancy stuff. I want to buy decorative stuff and do more. but I don't want to break into my budget and not be able to do stuff. So for businesses, there's still the post office, the car wash, and taco ticklers. Respectively, obviously that's going to be 4k on the post office that they can launder, 6k on the car wash that they can launder, 8k on taco ticklers that they can launder. I think the only best thing about taco ticklers, it's like right in the middle of 3 different dealers. So there's that. Louise, you want 1 for 750? Absolutely not. 300 or over, that's all you're gonna get. You want 1 as well, 360? Yes, you can have that. Brilliant, people are starting to do their orders. So there is the barn and the docks warehouse, 25k and 5k. Both can have 2 vehicles, or 2 loading bays, and 10 workers. Now, surprisingly, the barn is probably the better one out of 2 in my opinion, having used them in the scene. So for starters, you don't get... I've never seen a police patrol down this area, so there's that. You have got a skip out here for rubbish, 2 loading bays, 370, yeah, you can have that. And for size, it's fairly reasonable. Yeah, you've got the pillars down the middle, but you can actually sort of... Can I get on here? Yeah. Yeah, you've got the pillars going down the middle, but you can use those to really sort of work out areas. It like makes a perfect square in this sort of area between the pillars and the wall. So that's good. The warehouse has got an automated door at the front, so like you can drive in, but obviously cops can't follow you in. I'm actually close enough to 2 of these already. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, for another thing for the barn, you've got the hardware store there, you've got the market just down there, so you actually got both things quite reasonably close. Okay, you wanted 1. Thank you. Casino. Sorry, behind the casino. You're not thingy, you're thingy. And then we want to go down to Brown Apart. Oh dear, not another roadblock. Yeah, that's the other thing about the barn as well, is that there is never... I've never seen a checkpoint between the barn and any of the shops. So you could do it all at night if you wanted to. Okay. That's for you. Day's going slowly. So, oh, Sam wants something. No, not Doris, Sam. Where do you want to meet? Next to the barber shop. That's fine, because I'm actually heading in this direction. I love the way it goes instantly down for them, but not for me. 320, yeah, you can have behind Thrifty Threads, that's fine, I'm in that area. Central Canal near the car wash, that's fine, I'm going in that direction. Well, look at this. Everyone's In close proximity. That is easy 1,000 from just these three. Okay, so the warehouse is down this way. The bit I hate about it is, well, as you can see here, there is a checkpoint right here. And that's the warehouse there. So, I don't know. It is kind of redeemed with having an ATM right there. To some degree. There is a lot of rubbish out here. I actually didn't think I'd have to do this on a stream, but I'm actually gonna turn that on. Just so I can do this. There we go. And then I'm going to turn it back off again, because that looked kind of hideous. Like it was all just piling up there with no one to sort it. Okay, you're down over there. I've got 2 minutes to get there. But yeah, this one has big courtyard. Can't put anything in the courtyard. But then you have a big warehouse. It's kind of similar to the barn. The only thing I'd say is different about it is you don't have the upstairs room. Well, you do have an upstairs room, it's just not as big in my opinion. So, I don't know. Is it worth it to have... Is it worth 50,000 compared to the barn's half price thing? I'd probably go barn. I will admit, with the warehouse, it is closer to the town area. So less travelling. But I just don't know. Here we go. People are starting to actually start flooding in now with offers. Next to the parking garage. Does it mean outside the front or the back? We're just gonna have to wait around for Randy. Doesn't appear on the map, does he? Benji's out dealing. It says I'm in the right location. I don't remember what Randy looks like, to be honest. Which one's Randy? Randy, he's the one with the green hat. I don't see anyone with a green hat. Jerry wants something. Buy the brown apartment. That's fine. Are you Randy? No, you're Sam. I'm very confused. Oh, there he is. He must have came from the other direction. Okay, so down to the brown apartment now. And the checkpoint's still there. I kind of wish there was like some user interface thing, like just like on the screen that tells you day, time, when checkpoints are in effect, stuff like that. Because then it would make it a lot easier to sort out stuff. Okay, another one's come through. Miss Ming, she wants 1. Yeah, we can do that. Beth wants how many? Beth wants 1 as well. So in front of the motel, which is up this way. See what I mean? Look, the checkpoint's now gone completely. Doesn't tell me that there's a cop walking over the other side of the road, but... $380. Construction site, so that's back towards the bungalow. Completely desperately running around trying to get all of these things. Jerry also has a green hat. Yeah, that's what I mean. Jerry has a green hat too. How am I getting the right people? Okay, one's at the statue, one's at the construction site. That's fine. I think there's actually some stuff over here that I can use to jump over. No, it's the wrong way round. I was thinking there was stuff that I can use to jump into the construction site, not stuff in the construction site to jump out of. Slowly building up this empire. If I can end today with getting the barn, that would be great. Do I think I can get the barn right now? Absolutely not. Like, I know for a fact that I won't be able to get the barn today. It's just going to be too much. It might be something I can do next time, because like the money will be there ready. But I've also got to factor in that I need to have all of the stuff there, employees, resources. It's gonna take a lot to fill it all in. So I've got random little tidbits all over the place. How are dealers doing? Okay, so Benji's got about 3k on him. Molly's got about 3k on her. That's actually not so bad. Another message come through. 1385. Yeah, can do that. Behind the construction site. I'm already here. This is what I don't like. It's like you've accepted a deal, and then the timer's going down because they're not here yet. It's like he's there. He's walking across the street, but I can't run to him and give him the stuff because he won't accept it. He'll only accept it when he's over here. Oh. Must be within 20 meters. Okay. You can access your vehicle from a distance away, apparently. That's something. Never realised. Wonder how far 20 meters away is that? Because it doesn't really give you anything to measure with, sort of thing. It's like I could park this somewhere, and if lucky, everyone's deals would be in like that 20-meter radius. Why am I running up the street for? I don't need to run up the street. Actually, no, I want to run up the street. The laundromat's just done 2k. So that's 2k in my pocket. Could technically do the next 10k now, because it has flicked over to Monday. So that's going to be a long wait for the next 10k. Let's have a look. Deposit, 10k, deposit. Done. Okay, that's now 12k we've got in the on the card. There's always cops around this bit. You actually shot me. You actually shot me. Wanted dead. Okay, did not mean to do that completely. We're just gonna hide with my money. Launder. I will admit, it does go down really quick if you're in one of your safe houses, if you can get into them. There we go. We've taken out 2 cops. And survived. And took a bullet for it. Well, we should really keep this place tidy. So, you know. Oh, hello. The body just... So you can't take it too far from where it's fallen. Okay, we'll just dump them in. We'll just dump them in a pile in the car park. It's fine. It's simple. Let's go sleep. Because, as you can see, we've reached the 4 AM mark. I feel like you're doing absolutely nothing right now, because I haven't given you seeds to plant. And I kind of don't want you to. So I'm going to take your money back, because no point paying you for it. So that Bagman 1. I actually can't remember what level we had to be to get a press. I think it was in Bagman, but I'm just not sure how far up Bagman. It's like, should I make another batch of this meth that I'm slinging just for the sake of it? Because obviously we're selling it fairly reasonably. Dealers are doing their thing. It's just the slow part now. It's just, that's what we need to do to get it. How are you doing? You've finished all of your stuff. You've made another full batch. And obviously there is still some over here as well. So he's made quite a bit. That's not bad. How much was my one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. I suppose I could take the meth. And then what we can do is I am going the wrong way. Tell you what, no. I'm going to end it there for today. We'll put the meth back on the shelf. We will call it there for today. I think I've done pretty well. We've made our money back, made a tiny bit of profit. The dealers still have a lot of stuff to sell, which is good. And we are slowly on our way to earning the barn. So it's going to take a couple of days, in-game days, to actually get the 2Ks going through. But yeah, I mean, what else can I say? The goal is to get something bigger and to increase our operation. Both the barn and the warehouse can do that, but it's just they're expensive. And obviously with the limit on the ATMs meaning you can't do any more than this, you are limited with it. I mean, I could buy the post office now. It would set me back 10k, but it would also mean that I can potentially launder 6k every day. 2 here, 4 there. But anyway, our money's laundering slowly. I'll leave it there, and we'll pick it up next time. If you like, I will say, I haven't said this in any of my streams really, but I will say, if you do like the stuff, please subscribe, hit the bell. You will get notified when I come stream then. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you all next time. See you later.